What was the last realization you made about yourself?
That it's okay to ask for help.
Ooh.
Like that, I was thinking about that question a lot, and I was like, what is the one that really like
Stuck?
yeah, because it could be like, oh, that people leave, but that's something that I just genuinely struggle with 24/7 all the time because of how
again,
I grew
like
up.
it's not about you, it's about that person. So when they leave, it's not you.
So it's like
they
I've
decide
learned
go
to
off.
like when people leave, it's not always your fault, and when you can take accountability, you take accountability, and when there's nothing for you to take accountability, maybe just step back, right?
Yeah.
But it's the learning to ask for help. And I feel like maybe I never felt comfortable with asking for help because of the people that I kept in my life. Like friends that I used to have, like the one that I was just telling you about.
Yeah.
I feel like my feelings a lot of the time were invalidated, or like I should feel this way or I shouldn't feel this way. And like most times I felt understood. But like with certain friends, it was like, I can't ask you for help because I feel like you won't understand. Or like I know the type of response you're gonna give me. So I wouldn't ask for help.
Yeah, you're already deciding like, they're not gonna help me.
Yes. And so then it's just like, it's funny because with the people that I was hanging out with more during my self-isolation phase, is how I would, like that's how I would feel about those people. And then now that it's just like, okay, let me take a step back from those people and kind of start to regrow old friendships that I've had that I know are probably always gonna be there because it's been decades. Like, so it's like, why would they see me as any less of a human being or as somebody that's feelings aren't valid if they saw the worst of me at 19?
Facts.
Y'all saw the absolute worst of me at 19. Like, y'all, when I tell you medicated, like anxiety, emergency medications, had to run to the bathroom because guys, it was bad. But like, and it's like, why is it embarrassing for you to ask them for help? Ask the right people for help and you won't feel that way.
Yeah. But it's also tough because like when you're going through it, it's like
you don't know,
Yeah.
It's also like when you're going through it, you don't know if it's you thinking that your friends are bad or if your friends are actually bad.
Also true.
That's like also something that I struggled with. And then once I stepped back from this person in particular, I felt like oh,
things were better.
Yeah, and then it was just like I shouldn't have to beg anybody for a friendship. I shouldn't feel like I have to walk on eggshells around people. That wasn't a me issue. That wasn't me being in my head. That was real.
Yeah.
And that's also another, I struggle with validating my own feelings because I don't hang out with the right people. Like, ask for help from the right people probably is a better way to put it.
Has therapy helped you realize anything about yourself?
Yeah, a lot. So I feel like I'm not actively in therapy now. I'm starting again tomorrow. But when I was in therapy, every time she would tell me something, I would feel like attacked.
That
says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah. So then it's like a year or two after I moved back in with my mom, that was when I started to put all that work that all those things that I learned in therapy, that's when I started to put into action.
And stuff.
And it's not that I didn't know. And it was kind of annoying because every time it was just like, oh, she was right. Like, it was so annoying because it was like, I, at that time, hated being wrong. Oh my God. You know how bad I hate being wrong. Still to this day. But it's better now. Like, now I'll accept it. It's like, okay, fine, I was wrong. Does it hurt my ego? Yes. But like, it happens.
Yeah.
Before though, it was just like, how dare you? How dare you even assume that
I'm wrong?
Yeah, like, cause
it's me.
Like, what do you mean? You're telling me how I feel right now? You're telling me that I want to feel miserable? No. And then I sat in it for a while. It's like,
that's funny seeing that to a therapist because it's like, well, this is my job to identify this stuff.
Yeah, and it's like now it's like thinking like hindsight, right? 2020. Like it's like I was putting all of that to work, and it's just like, this actually works. Like, this actually works. And so I feel like what I realized is like, I am very emotional, but that's okay. Like, I am very angry, but it's that passionate thing that you talked about. It's my emotional intelligence. I feel like I can read somebody like this. Do I always immediately tell them now? No. Because they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, they could be like
And they're
me
also
when I
on-
was 19, you know,
yeah,
and
they're
just
also
take it that way.
that's what I'm gonna say. Like they're also on their own journey, so it's like telling them ahead of time is still not gonna help because they're not gonna realize until after they
Yeah,
experience
you
whatever
can
they
tell them once. I
Yeah.
feel like that's my rule. You tell somebody, they ask you for help, you could tell them once, and then if they want to take it, they'll take it, and if they don't, they don't.